Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. In Cambridge, it's gonna be 1 year. Try to keep my people cheerful so they can have some emotions and choose any picture and try to describe this picture in order to explain the situation. Say, hey, what's up, man? I speak English, cool, so it's gonna be amazing. I speak fast. Try to do it because right now you're just stepping one by one, right? Don't make yourself hard. I think 2 is the winner. I don't know why. Do you agree that it was better? I don't remember what I talk about. And like, it's like part 2. And he's giving me a question about my father. I'm like, why? Because when you use linking words, you give the person the order of your questions. You can be here liars, all right? You can be creative liars. Brand new question is from Cambridge 16, test number 1, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, let's go. Try to keep my people cheerful so they can have some emotions and have some fun, all right? So let's get started. So guys, as you can see, today I'm gonna be talking about how to crack Ielts listening and speaking sections. And people, those minions and everyone, they're excited, so I hope you're gonna face are also gonna be excited. It means that I myself is really funny guy, all right? So let's get started. Let's talk about agenda, guys. You know what's agenda? Agenda means like your plan. So what you're gonna talk about, how it's gonna be, all right? So the first thing I'm gonna be talking about me, myself, because a lot of people get surprised, like, who is this guy? Does he work for Cambridge? Why is he here? What is his IELTS score? Whenever you come to Cambridge, every single student asks the person, like, what's your IELTS score? Doesn't matter. Beginner asks, can I get IELTS in 6 months? Beginner. And I'm like, okay, you're just beginner. You have to try hard in order to get IELTS at least 6, all right? So today I'm going to be giving a lot of, let's say, advices. And I'm going to be talking about pre-speaking. Why I say pre-speaking? That's honestly because, like, I'm going to be talking about, we're all Uzbek people and we're all different nations. For us, it's really difficult to talk about any language because we have a language barrier. I want to kill those barriers, right? Because you can see I'm Uzbek guy and I'm not from American family and I'm not like, let's say, street nigga someone, right? I'm just a simple Uzbek guy. But I have skills. So today I'm going to be giving and sharing some skills that I overcame myself, all right? So let's go. And then we're going to talk about speaking skills. Then we're going to talk about pre-listening. So why I decided to talk about listening and speaking? Honestly, because they are related. It means they have relationship between speaking and listening. I'm going to be explaining you, okay? And the last one I'm going to be talking about IELTS listening. So guys, and this is going to be, let's say, kind of surprise for you. What is it? Because like I myself understand whatever you do, it must be interesting. And whatever you do, a person must get a prize. So I myself made a prize. This is going to be really, let's say, prize that you remember for a long time. It's not a chocolate. What do you think? So let's talk about it. So it's called the quiz time, okay? So we're going to have quiz time. That means you have to make a story. I don't know, maybe some of you guys have the best speaking, have much better speaking than mine. I don't know, because like it's a skill, all right? So we're gonna check it out. And then you're gonna have to use extreme adjective match. So I'm gonna be checking your vocabulary as well. So how is your vocabulary and how is it like? And the last thing, info about myself. So I'm gonna be giving information about myself so you can remember, and I'm gonna ask you guys how better you remember my information, all right? Because it's really important, all right? So the prize, what do you think is gonna be the prize? You can make guess. This is gonna be brand new shirt from the USA. So I have a brother in the USA and he's my little brother, honestly. So I asked him, can you please send, I waited for 2 months for this prize. It means I planned this presentation before. And I was like, can you please send me something to cheer up my students? They say, all right. So this shirt is actually in my bag. So I'm going to be giving this shirt, guys. This is an amazing shirt. It's not from V brand, okay? It's somewhere from the USA. I think it's going to be really interesting, okay? So you can remember, you can have a memory from this day. So let's get started. Are you with me? You ready? Okay, let's go. So, guys, Rule number one, I mean, like, not rule number one, about myself. I studied in Inha University, and you say, a lot of people, they come to Cambridge graduating from Westminster University, I don't know, let's say from pedagogical universities, yes, but I myself came from Inha University. My background is much more interesting, honestly. I think you know this university, right? Anybody studies there or is planning to study there? No? Okay, because like it's IT university, honestly. And it doesn't mean I'm a hacker, okay? I'm gonna kill your stereotypes. If you finish from University of Inha, you are a hacker. No, you're just a simple person, like programmers, you know, just the codes, that's it. Because I was taking some taxes, people asking, oh, you're a hacker, so you can hack my computer. I gotta be careful. I don't need to use my phone. I'm like, no. So please calm down, I'm just a simple person. And the next thing, guys, do you believe me or not, before teaching English, I worked for a software company for 3 years. And I have more than 3 projects. And really, I was making good money, honestly. But why I gave up programming? And actually, you know this guy, right? So this is gonna be me. And that why I gave up because of coronavirus. I was at home all the time, and I was like chilling, and I was like, I don't want to work for an IT company. I want to have some fun. I was chilling for 6 months. So it's really difficult for the guy to chill for the 6 months, right? Okay, let's go. So, and then, guys, I took Ielts 2 times. I remember when I myself like was 17 or 18 years old. Let's say, it's really background story. It was really hard. Before taking Ielts, I was all the time chilling with my friends. I was like, speaking easy, listening, just a piece of cake. Writing, I can handle. Let's say reading, this is something that I read always, that's it. But I was wrong. I needed just 2 weeks, let's say, to pass the Ielts. Really, 2 weeks can be enough for practice for reading and for listening. Okay? I mean, for writing skills as well. And I was like, I prepared for 2 weeks and I got 7. For the first time, I got 7. So, let's say, reading, honestly, I failed, let's say. Like, my least score was reading, but, I mean, the best score was like listening, it was like 8. And speaking was 7.5. I was like 18 years old. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. It's the best result. And I applied for the Inha University. And the second time I took it last year, let's say it's 8. So right now it's much better. Let's say speaking is 8.5 and listening is 9. I think I have a right to teach you guys those 2 skills, right? Because both of them are more than 8. So I'm not copying someone, I'm real speaking, and I don't have a scenario to read, right? I'm speaking as my natural language, like Uzbek language, right? And I'm feeling myself so much pretty, like free to talk about it. So, guys, overall, in teaching, I got 3+ experience. Because like, before Cambridge, I used to work for one company. It's also one of the best and prestigious company. My students, they know it, but I cannot share this company because it's gonna be like reclama, advertisement for this company, so I don't wanna do it, okay? So, and in Cambridge, it's gonna be 1 year, so very soon. So, let's get started. Guys, general speaking. So, what is speaking for you? What is speaking for you? Do you have any idea? Okay, it's ability, like, share some ideas, communication with people, all right? Okay, thank you for your feedback, and let's move on. So guys, it's blah, blah, blah. It's just speaking, right? So, speaking itself is like, guys, please, whenever you want to speak, so it's a pre-speaking course, don't study too much grammar, right? Because people think if I study present, perfect, continuous, I'm going to be sounding cool, and I'm going to be amazing, I'm going to rock it, I'm going to crack it. No. Before, please, pick up your speaking skills. Start from present simple, past simple, and future simple, and try to mix them all. That's it. Because those 3 tenses are powerful. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's it. Trust me, once your speaking is better, it's amazing, let's say you're speaking, learning grammar is going to be much easier. It's like, anybody is good at PC, RAM, you know what's a RAM? Random access memory, right? When your random access memory is really big, как это мы называем, оперативная память. When it's really big, so you're gonna remember everything so easy, guys. So this is the thing that I would like to talk about. Next one, don't learn singular words or single words. Learn a group of words. For example, what is it? For example, you say, go to the gym. And when you go to beginner, you learn from go. That's it. And you go gym, and you say, go gym, right? Because when you're beginner, you make mistakes. You're like, okay, go gym. And teacher's like, what the heck is talking about, go gym? And you even forgot the preposition too. You go to the gym. Learn group of words. Never learn single words. It's experience of myself, honestly. And try to, let's say, associate the words with the, let's say, pictures, all right? So this is really two powerful things I'm gonna be talking about. Let's go. And the next thing, guys, please, when I ask the people, I have like myself, my student, Faizullah, he's here. So this is this guy, who studies in my group. So it's reclama Faizullah for you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Faizullah, and this guy speaks Russian, let's say. When you speak Russian or English, you need to speak in this language. You need to think in this language, all right? Before you do any plan, before you plan out your day for today, let's say, think about the plans in English. Everything starts from the thinking, and then it goes here. You should have connection between these two sides, all right? I cannot show you right now, but I'm trying to show you, explain you guys that you should have connections here. But whenever you sing better and you speak better, that's it. It's very, very easy. You just need some practice. And how Uzbek people say sabr, patience, right? Okay, thank you. So, I think this is going to be clear, yes? Okay, let's move on. Guys, for example, right now you see the picture of the two people, right? So, and I say, create two sentences. It means choose any picture and try to describe this picture in order to explain the situation. Right now, you see what? You see two people, right? There are two men. We talk about there is zero when it's beginner and elementary time. So it means you can make these sentences, right? And let's go. They are running. It's present continuous. They are running right now. And you're also making a sentence, yes? And I made right now two sentences. Sentence number 3. A man has a beard. This man, let's say he has a beard, right? And this last sentence is going to be what? They have no eyes and they have no noses, right? Actually, it's a picture. So it's like this picture, they have no eyes and they have no noses. So I at least try to make some sentences. Let's go. So guys, and this is section where I talk about killing stereotypes. A lot of people have stereotypes. I myself, honestly, I all the time Google on Instagram, yeah, good. So I always try to give a search on Instagram, any educational centers. And wherever you go, there is a question of the student, like, how can I improve my speaking skills? What can I do? And your teacher is fed up with this question, and he's like, watch movies, that's it. But watching movies is not correct. Okay, my students would say, Mr.Bekzod, we have a movie day. What you talking about right now? Okay, I'm gonna be explaining you guys. So, there, killing stereotypes. The first one, watching movies, don't do it. No, don't do it. I'll explain you why you don't need to do it. Imagine whenever you go to the gym, right? So a lot of examples are gonna be about the gym. You're gonna go to the gym. Can you start lifting 100 kilo? When you can only lift 10 kilos? You can't. It's the same feeling. Can your brain grasp the knowledge of movie when you're just elementary or beginner? No, you can't. It's difficult. It's going to be boring. And you say, you only see pictures, that's it. You don't get the idea of the movie. Like, what is he talking about? Your teacher's going to have some complex to explain you this thing. All right? Don't watch movies. I have better, let's say, alternatives for these cases. Next one. Speaking fast isn't cool. Oh, I know, You know, like there is a person, when two people, they start to learn English, they try to look cool. They try to look American. They have some sketches here. I don't know, they have this like chaos hairstyle and they have American style and say, hey, what's up, man? I speak English cool, so it's gonna be amazing. I speak fast. I learn rapping. No, it's not gonna be easy. So don't speak fast. It's not cool. When you speak clearly, when you speak in a beautiful way, it's cool. It's amazing. And after some time, you're gonna have experience of speaking faster. All right? Let's go. And next one, 2 complicated words. For example, it's only general English. You don't need to use what does it mean complicated? You don't need to use complicated words. For example, what kind of complicated words can I talk about? For example, I myself. We know everybody knows the word of the difficult, right? Difficult, everybody knows, right? And I say complex. And you say, wow, what is complex, right? Complex, girls understand in different way. Oh, complex говорит. No, it's not complex what I'm talking about. It's a complex means very, very difficult. And don't try to do it because right now you're just stepping one by one, all right? Don't make yourself hard, all right? Thank you. So my alternative way. Instead of watching movies, listen to podcasts. Podcasts, amazing. They are really cool, they're amazing. So maybe you guys, you drive a car. Maybe guys, you girl, okay, let's not talk about only the guys, let's talk about even the girls. Let's say you clean the house, right? It's boring, right? It's really boring, I understand. I myself sometimes clean the house, it's really boring. Please, put on the headphones. Don't listen to Umman or Benom, all right? Listen to podcasts, all right? So don't listen to Miyagi for some time, okay? Listen to, let's say, podcasts. It's interesting. And the first thing, you kill the time. Next thing, you make it useful for your ears and for your speaking because they're correlated, they're connected. And then you can make the process really fast. You say, oh my God, I cleaned the house so fast? How come? This is going to be good questions that you're going to be having, all right? So let's go. And the next one, speak slowly, then faster. For example, guys, I told you my speaking is 8.5. I can speak like, I don't know, like a rapper so fast, but I'm not doing it. I'm speaking slowly. Why? So in order to you guys, so you can understand me better, right? It's much better. When I talk about something and I speak fast, you say, what's the presentation about? Why he came? To show off, чтобы блатоваться? No. I came here to give my own experience, to give my own knowledge, all right? So let's move on. And the next one, it's about the Ielts. Learn more academic words. This is going to be really helpful when you talk about the Ielts. This is about, guys, general speaking. I think right now we're going to move on to, let's say, quiz time. What is quiz time? Guys, if, please, take part in it. I told you, I'm going to give you a shirt, really nice shirt. So it starts from now on. What is it? So guys, this is, anybody studies in Cambridge Pre-Intermediate? Yes, you guys study or did you see this picture? Yes? It's, I don't know, the unit 2 or 3. You talk about person's emotions. Right now, I'm going to be giving you a challenge. Can you guys try to combine all the emotional feelings together one by one and create a story with logical meaning? Can you do it? Do you want me how to show it? Yes? Let's show it. For example, guys, today, I myself felt guilty because I couldn't make the perfect presentation. But I'm in a good mood. I see a lot of people right now trying to look at me. And the next one, but I'm a bit scared. What if you don't like my presentation? And when I feel scared, I also feel nervous because like I don't know, I make some like stupid mistakes, like blunders, yes? All right, and then you guys, you guys make your pleas so you can say Mr.Bekzod made the best presentation ever, all right? And then after presentation, I may get exhausted because like I spend too much energy right now here. And after finishing, maybe I'm gonna feel a bit embarrassed if you come to me guys and ask me questions. So don't be disappointed, stay calm, and I'm gonna release all your confusions. Don't feel confused, okay? And don't feel lonely. There are a lot of people right now with you guys. So, and please don't get angry by my questions, all right? Because I'm gonna guys trying to help you. And I know right now you're anxious. Anxious means worried. You're a bit anxious, but don't feel anxious, okay? And because I'm gonna release all of your stress about listening and speaking. And the next one, I'm guys so excited that I can prove, so I can use all of the, let's say, emotions in one story. And can anybody do it? I can give the microphone right now. It's a challenge. Can you do it? Okay, let's say not all of them. Let's say just try to use at least 5 or 6, but you should give logical meaning. Can you try? Faisal, maybe you can. You want to try? Okay. Let's give the microphones for you. So, try to make it.
So today in this morning, I felt myself a little bit stressed about the making choices between two training, going to Cambridge or to another bread camp training. So and then I started to think nervously. But suddenly, I got the message. The bread camp meeting started to refused, denied me. So I got angry at that time, and it was something happened to me. I started to be in the good mood, and I think it's good chance to attend Cambridge. Training, Cambridge meeting, and it's exciting. Let's go there.
Okay,
Yeah?
that's it?
Yeah, I think that's.
This was a good trial. Anybody wants to try? Maybe you try, you guy in the suit, because I see you cheered up so much. Yes, for sure. I'm gonna give you the microphone right now, so for sure you can try.
Can I say? Well, in most cases, when people want to take Ielts exam, I mean in speaking, they are really nervous and scared of failing their exam. However, we should admit that when people feel calm, I mean when they excited, when they speak with native speakers, they will overcome the lonely, and they cannot be embarrassed when they speak fluency and without mistakes. And also I can say that when they speak, I mean when they are confused, they can think about their some words, I mean grammatical words, and use them in speaking. In that case, they will not embarrassed and confused. And when they pass that exam, I mean, for well, they will excited and pleased after getting 7 or maybe 8 when they speak very fluently and very good.
That's it? Okay. That was a good trial.
But I'm in a good mood because I'm showing my skill in English, but I don't wanna disappoint you, but I wanna pleased, but I'm confused. So my English is intermediate, and I've been learning English almost 8 months. So I anxious a little bit, and so that's it.
Like right now, we got 3 people who demonstrated their skills. Who was the best one, honestly, for me? Because it's really difficult. I want to give some really good prize. So, speaking number 1, 2, 3. Who was the best one, guys? Can you please help me? Huh? No, there is no Tanish British, okay? When Uzbekistan is everywhere there is Tanish British, okay? Let's kill this Tanish British. So, where is that? Number 1? Yeah, let's choose by applause. Okay, for the speaking number 1, can you give applause, please? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Okay. Speaking number 2. I think it's harder, right? Okay, speaker number 3. I think 2 is the winner. I don't know why. Do you agree that it was better in speaker number 2? Yes, it's better. Okay, what's your name? Yes. Nur Muhammad, right? Okay, I'm gonna be remembering your name, all right? Thank you so much. No, honestly, I'm gonna be remembering this one. Okay, guys, next one, Ielts speaking part. So, thank you for applauses. So, right now, we talk about on point. Let's go. I'm gonna be needing this thing. So, Ielts speaking. So, you know it consists of 3 parts, yes? Part number 1, where you talk about from 4 to 5 minutes, it's general questions. They talk about, let's say, you, yourself, your work, your studies, education, just simple questions, all right? So we're gonna be talking about these questions. Then, part 2. Honestly, it's my favorite part because I want to tell you one story, guys. I told you when I was 18 years old, I was taking IELTS speaking exam. My examiner, I don't know his name, he was elderly person. I don't know, he was senior, I can remember his name. And you know, I was shivering. What's shivering? When you're just shivering, not because it's cold, you're shivering because you're stressed. And I was like, oh my God, I think it's gonna be much more complicated than I think. And okay, I'm entering the room, I don't remember what I talk about. And it's part 2. And he's giving me a question about my father. I'm like, oh my God, okay, I'm remembering my father. I'm having some associations. And I don't know what to talk about my father. And I'm like, you know what? I'm looking out of a window, there was a car. I think it was a job about my father. And there was a car, and he was asking tell me something about your father. It has some, let's say, criteria that you need to talk about. And I saw there's a car. The car is passing, they're standing. And I said, my father is a car master. Actually, he's not car master, he has another business. And I was making up story. And that's the reason that I got, let's say, nice score. So guys, and please, for each section, you're gonna be receiving band 9, from 1 to 9, all right? So max band is, let's say, it's 9. So overall, it's gonna be calculated. If you score here, let's say 5 and 6, and let's say 7, how it's gonna be overall? 18 divided by 3, it's gonna be 6. Overall, it's gonna be 6. That's why I think about each section and criteria, all right? So the third one, it's gonna be discussion part. So you feel the examiner is like your person, I don't know, someone who's your friend. You're gonna be talking about it. You're gonna be sharing some ideas. In choykhona, you just need to make a gap. Gap class, just talking, discussing something really important. I'm gonna be explaining to you guys. Let's go. So part 1, guys, you're gonna have this type of questions. For example, who do you spend? This is about what? This is about people you study, people you work with. Let's say it has a question. Who do you most spend time working with or studying with? It means, guys, you just need to answer these questions. You think about either your friends or your parents. I know, it's your answer. It's let's say, everybody gives these answers to these questions. So let's give the hints. It's your situation when you think about part 1, okay? But don't be like the Mr. Bean, okay? So, okay, let's go. So, avoid yes, no answers, all right? So people say, do you like the weather and why? You say, yes. Come on, you paid for IELTS. You just need to kill it. I mean, kill doesn't mean to kill someone. Kill the IELTS, crack the IELTS, okay? So, avoid saying yes. Say, oh, obviously, it's gonna be amazing. For example, who do you work with? Oh, that's a great question. Thank you so much. And guys, you need to make a little bit of takhta, okay? It's called butter up. Because you just need to show your emotions, how you support this person, all right? You just always smiling face, this welcoming face. It's really important. If you have this sad face, poker face, whatever you want to talk about. No, he's not gonna like it. So, anybody knows the examiner, Alex? No? It was some years ago. Alex, you know him, right? A lot of people, let's say, they talked about the Alex he is the toughest examiner. Sometimes people are saying he's drinking coffee, he just doesn't even look back he's drinking coffee, and he's asking the questions. You see, it's his reaction. He is checking you guys, honestly. He's playing on your nerves, and when you're on nerves, you forget about everything, okay? So he's trying to check you out, guys. That's why, just let's say, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it means, не покупайте, знаете, то есть, Bunga ishonmang. Okay? Try to demonstrate yourself. All right? Let's go. And next one, guys. Try to give much detailed info. Okay? For example, what's your name? They give you a question, what's your name? And I say, okay, my name is Bekzod. What's up? So what's up? No. So my name is Bekzod, but my family members, they call me, I don't know, like Becca, Bekzod John, whatever, because they try to show some respect. But I have a nickname. My nickname is Becca, or my nickname is Hustle, something like that. Try to give much detailed answers. Don't just tell your name, okay? So show that you are interested in his questions. Like, oh, what's up? Oh, it's an amazing question, something like that, all right? Let's go. Next one, hold an eye contact. It's not gonna work for Uzbek girls because they are shy and they avoid eye contact. They're like hiding their eyes. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Look straight into his or her eyes, okay? Show that you're ready. Show that you're gonna crack it. You're gonna make it amazing. Just give him some impressions with your eyes. Your eyes must be smiling. It's really important, okay? Next one. So, use linking words. Try to use, guys, linking words. Why? Because when you use linking words, you give the person the order of your questions. Like you say, first of all, I'm gonna be talking about who I work with. Okay, I work with, let's say, this people, all right? Second of all, my company is amazing, and I would work for this company for more than 10 years. And the last but not least, you see, it's beautiful. You agree with me? It's beautiful. And the person knows, oh, he's gonna be giving a lot of, let's say, information about it. And like, it would say like, okay, so this person is prepared. I gotta give you a nice score, all right? Let's go. So, and always stay cheerful. It means always be interested. Always show that you're an inquisitive guy. So you talk about whatever you talk, say that, okay, yes, like give me questions, like I'm ready, like, you know, show the emotions, impression, okay? So, leave a good impression. For example, I remember when I was taking myself an Ielts, I said, guys, and I said like, thank you, examiner, for your patience. I know it was a hard time with me. I'm like belittling myself. And I said, but thank you so much, that was interesting. That's it. You just leave a good impression. You know, first impression is amazing. So right now we are together having the first impression. You having and I'm having. I think it's gonna be fun, right? Okay, let's go. Let's move on. So this is gonna be part 1 questions. You're gonna be having about 4 or 5 questions. So let's go. Part 2. It's my favorite part. Why? You can be here liars, all right? You can be creative liars. So everybody knows about lying, right? You like talking about liars. You lie to someone, right? For example, I don't know, if you went to Turkey, you say, oh, I went to Turkey, I met Nusret, right? But even though you didn't even get close to Nusret, for example, but you try to convince the people. What is convince? Убеждать, ishontirmoq. You try to convince the people. Try to convince the people with your lies, okay? Say that it's real, show your emotions. That's it. Let's go about it, let's talk about it. For example, guys, there is a question. Describe a tourist attraction you enjoy. You should talk about these, let's say, criteria. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So you should go to each one, a single of them, one by one in order. Don't mix the orders because you're gonna mix your ideas and then you're gonna fail the test. Don't fail it. Try to, let's say, to give, let's say, again, linking words to each questions, okay? So today I'm gonna be giving you guys, showing you my draft. Draft means chernovik, yes? I'm gonna be showing my draft, how I prepared for this question, all right? Guys, it's actually a brand new question. It's from Cambridge 16, test number 1, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, let's go. So, yes, you liar. I know, it's okay if you become the liar. You know what's a liar? Who's a liar? Yes? Okay, let's go. So, you need to be creative liars and storytellers. Yes? Kunduz Baba. Anybody knows about it? You have to be Kunduz Baba for sure. Yes, for it's gonna be about 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, you have to be someone like who's like telling the stories. All right. Next one, guys. Please try to think of the synonyms of the words. Synonyms are powerful, really powerful. Because don't say all the time, for example, important, important, important. Say important, significant, substantial, crucial. Try to make it much more better. All right? So let's go. Here, use the redundant language. What is redundant language? Anybody knows about it? It's unnecessary language. Thank you so much. It's a language that makes your language beautiful. It prolongs. Actually, it's, let's say, tricky part. Хитрый ситуация. Like tricky part. When you use redundant language, it makes your sentence beautiful. But it also gives you some time to think about your answers. Like, okay, today I'm going to be talking about something, but you're not talking, it's automatic mode. You're not thinking about right now. Your mouth is talking, but you're thinking about something. Shit, what can I talk about right now? This is what you think about in your mind, all right? So let's make it. So next one, idioms. Anybody knows the idioms? Idioms are really powerful because I myself used 2 or 3 idioms when I was talking about it. So idioms, please. But don't overuse idioms, okay? All the time to make your sentences beautiful. I know we're Uzbek people, we're interested. We always try to speak beautiful language, okay? But don't make it beautiful language always speaking idioms. Then he says, okay, like stop using idioms, okay? Just kill it, all right? So, but use idioms, 2 or 3. And use the right tense, even complicated. Right now, it's a time that you show about your grammar, how well you're prepared for your grammar. Show that you can talk about present perfect simple right now. Not before, right now. Show that you can use past perfect simple. Make it amazing, kill it. Show the best side of yours, because it's going to give you a 9 score, why not, right? Okay, but a lot of people, they fail to get 9 from speaking in Uzbek, right? From Uzbekistan, but at least you can give 8.5 maximum, all right? So, and each part talk about from 30 to 40 seconds, not less. If you talk more, it's going to be overusage of the language, but try to keep the track of the timing. It's very important. How you can do it? By recording your voice. Don't be shy. Like, my voice is ugly. No, your voice is amazing. Just make it amazing, okay? Even myself, my voice wasn't better, honestly. Honestly, I didn't record my voice, but I was trying to talk in the mirror, okay? That's why. So, but for you, it's right now, you have an iPhone, you have Samsung, you can just record easily and listen to your voice, say, oh, okay, so I have to make some change. I don't like my voice, okay? So this is how you check yourself. So, guys, why? Because I say record your voice. Usually, when you talk about something, this is what you say, yes? This is your ideas. I will talk about this one, that one, this one. This is what you say. That's why try to record your voice. Honestly, myself, like before coming here, I was like, I have these tons of ideas, and right now, thankfully, I have experience, and I'm using all of my ideas. But that's why this is what can happen with you for the first time. That's why you need to record your voice. All right? Thank you. Understand? Okay, let me show you how I can answer these questions about the tourist attractions. Guys, I think about Maldives. Do you think I look someone who goes to Maldives? Thank you. You're so mean. Такой жесткий человек. Он просто сказал no. Okay, thank you so much. But maybe I can go. I don't know. But when you go to Maldives, you spend at least $1,000 or max. I don't know. Max is not limited. So I'm thinking about, right now I'm showing my brain, what is inside my brain. I'm thinking about Maldives, okay? Because Maldives, Bali, Phuket are the best places about the touristic attractions, okay? And right now, and I say, this is my brain, and I'm saying, it's picturesque place. Picturesque means a place that you can take the picture, so you can make it beautiful. And the next one, guys, I'm thinking about hotel. Right? There is a hotel. And I'm thinking like it's my words that I'm going to be using about my speaking. And the view is breathtaking. What does mean breathtaking? Like you get excited. You're out of a breath when you talk about something. It's called breathtaking view, right? And he's like, oh my God, Mr.Bekzod, you're good. Because like you have very nice vocabulary. So this is what I'm thinking about. And next one, guys, this is the words. It's a holiday of a lifetime to go to Maldives. Holiday of lifetime means you don't always go there. You go there when you have money, right? It's called holiday of a lifetime. And hordes of tourists. In the Maldives, you can see hordes of tourists. Hordes of tourists means a lot of people, a lot of tourists you can see in the Maldives, right? Of course, there are a lot of people. The next one. But right now, my hotel is in the middle of nowhere, right? Because like you can see there's all the water and there is an island. This is the words. And I'm going to be using past simple because it's in the past. I'm talking about the past. Think about the tense when you talk about like second part. And I'm going to talk about conditionals. Condition number 1, condition number 2. Anybody knows condition number 2? Past simple plus would. Yes, subject would. You can say, well, if I had another chance to go to any place on holiday, I would definitely choose to go to Maldives again. He's like, oh, okay, you have a good English. It's amazing. So you can also use the conditionals. You see, you're again leaving him impression. You're giving him impression by yourself, okay? So guys, right now, idioms. This is universal idiom, remember. It's universal idiom, honestly. Feeling like a child in a candy store. What does it mean? Remember when anytime there's a child goes to candy store, he himself feels like, wow, like, you know, like you're excited. Usually when girls go to cosmetics shop, yeah, they're excited, their eyes are playing. But usually when they guy goes to, I don't know, iPhone shop, I don't know, go to Malika, like, oh my God, their iPhone. Like, soon it's gonna be iPhone 14, so you're gonna get very excited, but maybe not because it looks like iPhone 13, like definitely. And it's called feeling like a child in a candy store. You say, oh wow, when I was in Maldives, I felt myself like a child in a candy store. And he's like, wow, oh, perfect, no questions. And it happens once in a blue moon. You know what's a once in a blue moon? It means редко, yes? Rarely, it happens rarely. So I get my salary not much, but sometimes, like you can say, once in a blue moon, I have a situation when I go to Maldives. Do you agree the part 2 was interesting and was really useful? Do you agree? Thank you so much, guys. Because I tried really hard for this part. Honestly, I went to bed at 7 a.m. That's why I was making this presentation. So, guys, let's go to part 3. Which one you go to part 3? You open up and there is big tons of questions. What can I talk about? What can I discuss about? So part 3. Guys, it's discussion part. As I call, you can make choykhona. So he will be sitting, you will be sitting, talking about everything. You can talk, like, he will give you. Part 3 is connected with part 2. If we talked about touristic attractions, the questions is going to be about touristic, not attractions, about tourism. For example, it's related to part 2. More academic words, because it's very important. More likely to be asked your opinions. In part 3, it's a discussion part. It means they build the discussion based on your ideas. So it means, like, please be ready for your opinions. You should give your opinions, all right? And the next one, use the right tense. Подходящее время. Okay? And next one, each part should last about 1 minute or a bit less because it's discussion, right? Good. So, and again, record your voice. All the speaking itself is recording your voice because your voice is very important. Okay, so let's move on. For example, you can have these 2 questions. What are the most popular touristic attractions in your country? You definitely think about, again, Samarkand and Bukhara, right? So this is really banal вопрос, so I'm banal ответ. So you just need to try to answer really different, let's say. Or you definitely talk about Charwak, right? You can go to Charwak whenever you want, or Amarsoy, right? But try to make it beautiful, why not? So, I think part speaking Ielts is done right now. Do you have any questions? I think it was clear for you guys that you can talk about it, okay? So let's move to quiz time. Guys, right now, if I ask the people, how do you feel? Very good. Don't say very, okay? Yeah, over the moon. Try to use the, let's say, words that are much better than good. Excellent, marvelous. I know it's like, you know, like feels different, but you have no choice. You want to try for good score? Just try for it. How are you feeling, Bekzod? Oh, I'm feeling like over the moon. I'm feeling marvelous. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. Don't say just good or fine. I ask my students, how are you? For example, someone, I'm good, thank you, Mr. Bekzod. Intermediate student, I'm good, thank you, Mr. Bekzod. That's it. Beginner can also answer my questions, you know, like I'm good, right? Don't say it. For example, don't say very big, say huge, say enormous, say giant, all right? Don't use very, okay? For example, don't use very important. Try to say crucial. Try to say substantial. You see, it's also beautiful words. Understand? So guys, right now, it's a, let's say, quiz time. I'm gonna be checking, guys, your vocabulary, okay? Let's go. Yes. Guys, my session is not all the time about theory. I like the practice. I always make the practice. So that's why we don't have much time to try every single time, but right now let's try it together. So what is it? So it's actually quiz questions. It's gonna be, guys, checking you how well you know the words of the extreme adjectives. Okay, let's go. Clean. How can you say clean when you want to say very clean? Which one would you say? Guys, what is spot? Yes, spotless. Spotless means dolces. Молодец. Без пятен. Yes. Okay, it's spotless. Good one. The next one. Difficult to believe. Oh, right. You know it, right? Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Good. So, pretty. You see, girls know these words. Guys don't know it. Gorgeous. Кто-то, по-моему, в Инстаграме написал, да, вам то, что вы gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous. Yes, it's gorgeous. And please, some of my students read it like gorgios, or I don't know, Georgia. It's Georgia, it's Gruzia, okay? It's gorgeous, okay? Good. Guys, pre-listening. It's amazing part, pre-listening. So, people make a lot of mistakes when they do listening. But you know, so I'll tell you something. Oh, thank you. So, please, when you listen, feel like a baby, okay? Feel like yourself like a baby. Why? Because there is even one anecdote in Uzbek and Russian language. If you bring American child to Uzbek family, what language will he speak? Who said English? Nobody said English, right? He would definitely speak Uzbek. Okay, like bitta anekdot bor, Uzbek bolani adasi qora boyini olib keldingiz uyga desa, anaqa afrikalik bolani desa, bu ingliz tilini o'rgatadi mahallamizdagi bolalarga deydi-yu, поэтому o'z ingliz tilini o'rgatmaydi, o'zbek tilini o'rgatadi, chunki o'zbek tili oilada katta bo'ladi. So it's listening, because even though I'm sorry, I'm not racist, even though he's black, but he will speak Uzbek, right? Because his surrounding is Uzbek. So that's why feel yourself like a baby. Next one, it's like you guys when you're feeling yourself like a baby. Listen to podcasts again. It creates atmosphere of English. Okay? And the next one, listen to mini stories and answer the questions. You can keep track of them. Guys, secret knowledge vaqti keldi. Tak. I remember myself when I was 15 or 14 years old. My speaking was dying, and let's say somebody gave me one good thing I'm giving to my students. I have a teacher, maybe you know him. Do you know this guy? No? Who knows? Raise your hands. Yes. Okay. Did you use his methods? Yes. His name is A.J. Hogue or Alan Hogue. He's an amazing person, guys. He has 50 million students. He taught 50 million students. It's more than population of Uzbekistan, okay? 50 million students. This guy taught me English in 2 weeks. My English was 0. And right now I'm speaking up to 100, maybe even more than 100, because thanks to him, I was only listening to his stories. And then I picked up, let's say, my speaking skills. You want to improve your speaking? Listen. Don't read. By ears, you cannot learn anything. You only learn by I'm sorry, by eyes you cannot learn anything. You can only learn by your ears. I'm gonna be demonstrating one of his classes. Okay, tell me if we have the same accent or not. If you know, I speak American accent, right? I don't speak British accent, I speak American. Why? Because my teacher was from America. He is from San Francisco, and he himself speaks an American accent. You should say that we have the same voice. I'm gonna be playing only once for about 10-15 seconds. Listen, all right? Let's go. I'm sorry, it's gonna be played from here.
Hi, how are you doing today? I'm writing because you asked for my 7-day email course, and you want to improve your English. You will get 8 emails from me, 1 every day for 8 days. This email course is sent only to subscribers. To unsubscribe, go to link. My name is AJ Hogue. I live in San Francisco, USA. I'm an English teacher. I have a master's degree in teaching English. I enjoy travel, scuba diving, motorcycle riding, movies, and learning Spanish. I will teach you a new method for learning. I will teach you how to study, to speak English faster and more easily. Your first suggestion. Imagine speaking English automatically, without thinking. The words come out of your mouth easily and fast. You understand instantly. To do this, you must change the way you study English. Your first action is to stop studying English words. What? Stop studying English words. That's right. Do not memorize.
Okay, so guys, thank you. So, I'm real example. I told you, myself was there. Do we have the same accent? Accent o'xsharkanmi? Gaplarimizni? People usually say we have the same accent. Yes? Because he's my teacher. Thank you so much. So, that's it. Easy, listening. 30 minutes, 1 hour a day, you're gonna kill the listening. You're gonna smash the listening. Okay? Good. So guys, Ielts last section, and then I hope we're gonna finish Ielts listening suggestions. You see, even this guy is listening to me. Don't rush, okay? I don't know why we're a human being. When you do listening, we always think about our problems. Oh my God, I didn't turn off, took iron, I didn't do this thing, I didn't do... Myself, I missed 3 answers when I was taking IELTS. Because we always think about the problems. Don't rush. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna rock it, you're gonna make it amazing, okay? Don't rush. What does it mean, don't rush? No? Shoshilma, please don't rush. Relax and do it. So, improve your vocabulary, please. It's very important. You know how to improve. Don't learn single words, learn a group of words. Okay? Next one. Familiarize yourself with articles. Try to read articles sometimes when you have time. So, let's go. Guys, this is speaking of the time. Listening time. It has 4 sections. Conversation in everyday situation, a monologue in everyday, and the third one, a conversation up to 4 speakers about education and content, the same thing. And the last one is a monologue on academic subject. Guys, why I say, read the article, because here you see academic subject. It means you need to learn academic words, or otherwise you don't understand it. Okay? So that's why this is a very important part. But words are very easy. But the words that they use are difficult. But answers are easy. Answers are very easy. Okay? Types of question. Multiple choice. A lot of people have problems with multiple choice, yes? Mr.Bekzod, all the answers are speaking. What is the right answer? I'm like, listen to key words. And short answer questions. Sentence completions. Like this kind of completions. Diagram, map, labeling, plan labeling, and matching. Let's go. So, part 1. Guys, you're going to have this kind of questions. This is the question that you're going to have from 1 to 10. It looks easy, but it is easy if you try to do the same thing. Deal with problem sometimes. There's sometimes the problems. For example, the person wants to, let's say, enroll somewhere. The person wants to book hotel. They can have some problems. Be ready for the problems, okay? Next one, underline the key words. For example, create a cover for an something so they can drop it from a height without breaking it. Keyword, create a cover. So the keyword, drop from a height and no breaking. This is the keyword that you should underline. For example, take part in competition to build the tallest something. Take part, what does it mean take part? Участвовать, qatnashmoq. Yes? Participate or join in competition. Think of also synonyms. For example, think of synonyms. Don't lose yourself. Don't, let's say, oh, I'm gonna fail this test. No, you're not gonna fail it. Focus. You always need to focus because it's gonna be about 30 minutes, not long. And try to predict answers. Let's say if it says an, it's article, yes? After here we use noun. If it again says a, and we also use noun. Tell us something, again noun. Try to listen for predictions. Try to predict answers beforehand. Try to be, in one word, vanga, okay? You know who is a vanga, right? Okay, it's a woman who died. Okay, and thank you. Okay, part 2. Okay, this is the part 2. It looks like multiple choice. The Stevenson was founded in somewhere. You need to choose the right, let's say, year. He or she reads out everything, guys. They will read out every single information. Don't think that somebody will say one thing and it's correct. No, he will read everything. Be ready for a mess. What's mess? Беспорядок. They can make sometimes mess. They can read everything and say, oh, I'm sorry, oh my God, I forgot something. It's okay. They're checking your knowledge. And only one correct answer. Don't make this one and this one, or 2 ones. Only one is the right one. Underline only different content. Let's say originally. What does it mean originally? It means for the first time. For the first time, it's a keyword. Stevenson manufacture goods for all the words industry. You say, don't use industry. Healthcare, automotive, machine tools. Only remember these words. Okay? And try to remember this one as well. Originally, something was industry. That's it. So, and focus again. Okay, let's go to the next section. The third one, map reading. A lot of people fail the map reading. Okay, it's a map. You're gonna have a map. You should say A, B, C, D, which one is where. You don't have, let's say, their names here because right now it's letters. You should put the letters here in order to match them. So they will say, you start from here, for example. And they go from section to section. That's why focus where you start. Keep track of road. Don't lose yourself. Like go there, go there, go there, go there. Don't lose yourself, okay? Sometimes they can mix the answers. That's why be ready. Don't write answers fast. Think and write about the answers. Sometimes they contradict. Contradict means, for example, I have a good Ielts. Oh, no, I have a bad Ielts. It's called contradict. Противоречит. So sometimes they can contradict. They can say D or I'm sorry, it's E. Be ready. Don't worry if you missed. It's okay. It's okay. And again, the focus one. All right? So let's go to the last section. One of the sections, guys. This is, again, let's say, part 3. They call out everything. They say everything. Again. Use keywords again. Eliminate incorrect answers. Something is incorrect, eliminate them. Like draw them like this, okay? Eliminate them. And keyword to change their prompt. For example, look for the keywords. Keyword here is useful. Which two parts of the industry stage to hear our projects, suggest and Tom agree were useful? Which one of them was useful, you should tell me. 2 of them were useful, you should tell me. Only keywords useful, okay? And keywords here to change their proposals. You should tell me what was the reason, what was the two ways to change their proposals. Just remember information, that's it. And last one, guys, part 4, which is about, please read the caption. You don't need to be in topic. It means, не надо вам все подряд, как сказать, понимать. Темада bo'lishi kerak emas. Hozir men temani tushunmayman, qiyin tema ekan. Yo, it's okay. But try to keywords eshitdinglar bo'ldi. Try to remember just the keywords. That's it. Okay? And next one. For example, we have a question here. What is stoicism? Kim javob bersa, lekin qoyil qolaman. Nima degani stoicism? Stoicism. Nobody knows. It means okay, it means patience. Yes, it means patience. You see, if I were taking an answer, so when you don't understand something, you try to worry, I'm gonna fail the test. No, you're not gonna fail the test. So it means patience. So guys, it doesn't mean you fail the test. It's okay. That's why it says read the caption. It's about patience. If you don't understand, it's fine. But try to listen to keywords because for part 4 they are in order. Порядкада bo'ladi. По порядку bo'ladi hammasi. Okay? They're all in order. And keep track of numbers. Start 31, 32, 33, 34. Don't miss them. If you missed, it's okay. Go back to your to the part where you stopped and try to guess answers again. George Washington organized something about Cato to motivate his men. For me, it's meeting. Maybe, I don't know. For me, it's something to motivate his people. I think it's meeting. I try to, let's say, guess the answers. All right, and the last one, focus. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for your, let's say, participation. I hope it was useful. And 1 second, okay? 1 second. So, brand new shirt, as I told you guys. Even, you see, it has a label, and this is a really shirt. So, because like, it was like, let's say, folded, it was folded, okay? So guys, thank you so much. If you want to follow me, I got my Instagram here, bekzod.lv. And we have a motto here, right, in Cambridge. Impossible is possible, really. Impossible things are really possible in Cambridge. Thank you so much, guys. It was good to see you. Who do you think was let's say, really active person in my meeting? Who was really active? Who was really good in participating? So, again, your name, Nur Muhammad? Nur Muhammad, yes? Can you come to the stage, please? Because I want to congratulate you guys. I have only one shirt. I wish I had tons of shirts to give away to everyone, guys. Okay, it's for you. So, yes. Yes. I hope you're gonna wear it. You're gonna enjoy wearing this shirt. So, congratulations, Nur Muhammad. It was good to see you in my class, in my master class. Thank you so much, everyone. It was good to see you. Okay, hope to see you for the next time.